About the athleticism on that finish.
They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that works.
Pass to Henderson. Holmgren sets the screen for Henderson. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau, and I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something. No one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Black. Nothing on the board. Lively with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Here's Black. Rebounded by the rookies. MP with the bounce pass. Dillingham wide open, and he fires. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Wembanyama outside, and Wembanyama throws it down.
So fluid off the bounce. Wembanyama.
Lively against Jackson. Takes it inside, and MP throws it down.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too.
Yeah, and the number of slams here we're seeing tonight off the charts.
Somebody forgot to tell these guys the dunk contest is on a different night.
The drive by Jackson, and MP throws it down.
MP knew exactly where he wanted to go and what he wanted to do with that one.
And the sophomores with possession here. They trail by 9 points. Here's Black. Lively with the screen. Shot clock at 5. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Pass to Buzelis. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And there's no question he was going to be playing in this game because as far as a first or second year player goes, he's about as impactful as any in the league.
That's exactly right. I mean, he's quickly become one of his team's most important players. For most guys, that can take years, but it's happened really fast for him.
Out to the wing. Here's Dillingham. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Jackson's got his third assist on the night. Here's Black. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Holmgren. No good on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
It's stolen by Wembanyama. Now Lively from outside the arc. They get the rebound. Holmgren can't hit from in close.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Jackson, that's good. MP's got 17.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
The three from Wembanyama. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. They're running. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Oh, great hustle by Henderson. His hops really help him on the offensive glass.
MP deciding where to go with it. Pass to McCain. To the middle. Here's Edey. Rebound by sophomores.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Henderson dishes to Black. To the paint. Here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Love the dunk from Lively, not just settling for the layup.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And a new group in here for the sophomores. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Wembanyama. Amen Thompson comes in for Derek Lively. Brandon Miller, he's checked in for Scoot Henderson. And it's Keontae George in for Black. Here's MP. He's still hot. Now he is 9 of 10.
Young fella does not let the contact distract or bother him. Business-like finish from MP.
And the sophomores with possession. 11-point game. And it's Miller in the corner. Pass to Holmgren. It's good from long range. Holmgren's got 10.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
The three from MP. Miller grabs the miss. And so it's the sophomores with it. Rookies with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And that one's good. MP.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pass to Collier. In the corner, it's MP. Off target from outside. Miller, right side. And the rejection by MP. And he makes good on the layup. MP's got 24 points.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Back to Holmgren. Pass to Miller. Holmgren with it from past the arc. Rebounded by Jackson. Here's Sarr. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
You know, that's just too much Alex Sarr there. All at about 7 feet, he is a lot to handle.
The sophomore's making a switch here. Wembanyama is checked in.
You know, there's just so much potential for Sarr. He's got that win. Can be like build with a lot of skill.
Thompson against MP. To halt the run, and it's laid up and in by Thompson.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Here's Ware, defended by Wembanyama. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Sharp defensive instincts from MP, showing off his IQ as a defender.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage.
Oh, and Clark, it went in! Count it!
Yeah!
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Rookies lead by 13. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Welcome back to this showcase of the amazing young talent in the NBA, the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it's not hard to tell just how much fun these young guys are having out there tonight.
That's exactly right, and the same goes for the fans. I mean, they're having a blast, too. What a terrific event this has been.
So on the floor for the sophomores, Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Amen Thompson. Then it's George, and it's Miller in at the shooting guard.
And you know the officials.
Oh!
Oh, man! Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
And stolen by Thompson. They grabbed their own miss. Thompson against MP. What effort, MP!
Talk about a guy who never gives up. MP showing great effort.
The sophomores on offense. Down by 15. George looking over the floor. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the rookies. MP's got 5 rebounds tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Buzelis is... Here's Jackson. 28 points for him. From downtown. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Floats it up for Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And give credit to Holmgren for jumping all over that opportunity, putting his length to great use.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Boy, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Pass to Lively. To the inside. Rebounded by Jackson. MP's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Buzelis. And he banks in the layup. Buzelis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
With his soft touch around the rim, Buzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
Henderson kicks to Black. Pass to Miller. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Both free throws good for Miller.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
The 3 from MP. Good on the triple. Jackson's got a pair of triples in the second now for the rookies.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively, and he's been absolutely relentless.
On the wing, Miller. Holmgren the pass to Black. Miller with the ball. Here's the 3. Rebound, rookies. MP's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And he lays in the alley-oop.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish. Picking up his 2nd foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Here's Henderson. He's got 8. Pass to Black.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Henderson pulls it in. Here's Black. Back to Henderson. Shoots. It's good from in tight. Henderson's got 10.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And Jackson throws it down.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
To the paint, here's Black. It's hauled in by MP. Black's gotten only 2 of his 8 attempts to fall from the floor. Pass to MP. Jackson a screen on Henderson. Here's Collier. Just 5 on the clock. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
A nice shot by Black. Black's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Jackson from long range. Rebound by sophomores. Now here's Henderson. 10 points for him. And he slams it one-handed.
Oh, just an excellent feel for the game. Scoot Henderson understands how offense is played.
And MP throws it down hard.
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Black the pass to Lively, and it's blocked. To the middle.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Holmgren can't hit. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The rookie's on top, up 19. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And it's time to get back into it at the Rising Stars Challenge. A night none of these young players will ever forget, I'm sure.
Oh, to be young and athletic. Just a ton of energy out there on the floor tonight.
Yeah, you know, like we see every year, these young guys are super excited to be playing in this game, and that excitement comes out onto the court.
We've got Edey. Buzelis out there with Jackson. Then it's Dillingham, and it's McCain in at the 2 guard. That's who's in the game for the rookies. And the basket by Jackson.
At this stage of his young career, MP knocking down jumpers, that is very encouraging.
Here's Black. Right wing. Holmgren wide open. Rebounded by Jackson. MP's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Henderson left side. Inside. Stolen away. And here's the break. And the dunk by MP.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And here's Henderson. 10 points for him. To the right side. Now here's Holmgren from the arc.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Lack the pass to Lively. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
And out of the gates here.
Whoa! I can't believe
what I
that!
just saw.
Oh my
Unreal.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat, and he was in shock and awe. But now he's got a big smile on his face.
Wembanyama down low. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Pass to Edey. Here's Dillingham. And he's good on the three ball. Dillingham's got 10.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The putback. Rookies with the rebound. Edey's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Here's Lively. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
And the dunk by Jackson.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Boy, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
The sophomores on offense. Down low, here's Wembanyama. In it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent, and when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Stolen by Jackson. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Henderson. 10 points for him. Pass to Lively. Henderson with it. The 3. Rebound by the rookies. Edey's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
Buzelis has gone a perfect 5 for 5 from the field. For 3, Henderson. Rebound by the rookies. Now Jackson. Non-stop scoring machine here.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama helping him knock away that one.
Henderson outside. Here's Wembanyama. And it ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Miller's checked in for Henderson. Wembanyama passes to Holmgren. MP grabs the miss. MP's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Dillingham. And here's MP for three. Black grabs the board. And so it's the sophomores with it. Wembanyama outside. Drills the three-pointer. Wembanyama's got 13 points.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
MP's shot is good.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Pass to Lively. Offensive rebound. And here is Holmgren. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we could add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans. Revved up and excited.
Wembanyama outside. Pass to Lively. Here's Black. 9 points in the game so far. Now Holmgren. There's the three. Here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Now, here is Miller. Pass to Holmgren. To the inside. Out to Miller. Here's Black. 6 to shoot. The sophomores need to get off a shot. Sinks the three-pointer. 15 points in the game.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
The sophomores on offense. Here's Black. Pass to Miller. Here's Wembanyama. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Dillingham with it, defended by Wembanyama. And the basket by Jackson. MP's got 18 points now here in the second half.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Some changes for the rookies. Ware's checked in. And it's Collier in for Dillingham. And then for the sophomores. Trace Jackson-Davis comes in for Derek Lively. And it's Thompson in for Wembenyama. And so it's the sophomores with it. Pass to Miller. Over to the wing. Jackson-Davis with it. Miller outside. And Ware pulls it down.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Keontae George, he's checked in for the sophomores. And so it's the sophomores with it. Miller outside. Back to George. Pass to Holmgren. Miller outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now here's Thompson. Over MP. Thompson misses.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
It's sort of a revelation this season. He's quickly established himself as one of the league's top young players.
And that's always impressive to see because there were a lot of people who had their doubts about him. But he seems to thrive on proving those people wrong, and he's off to a good start.
The free throw drops for Collier. And here's the sophomores. To the paint. Here's Jackson-Davis. And that one is hammered home.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
And George kicks to Miller. From deep. And there's George. That's good on the assist from Miller. George has got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Ware, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. Good D by Holmgren. And so it's the sophomores with it. Thompson finds Jackson-Davis. Now here's Holmgren from the arc.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And here's George. He's got 6. Pass to Miller. Now Jackson Davis. 1 second left. He can't get that one. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The rookie's on top, just dominating this one. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And we're glad to have you along as we resume the action at the Rising Stars Challenge. Some great careers in store for these young men.
And what a showcase this game has been for the league's best and brightest young stars.
And you know, one of my favorite things is seeing the camaraderie between the players. I mean, both of these teams really enjoying playing together and against each other.
And a look at the 5 for the sophomores to start the 4th quarter. George is out there with Brandon Miller. Then it's Trace Jackson Davis. Then it's Thompson. And it's Wembenyama in at the 5, roaming the paint. Clinks the dunk off the rim.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Pass to Collier. Ware kicks to MP. Drills it from outside.
MP looking solid from there.
A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Now, here's George. Defense right on him. Miller outside. Now, here is George. Puts up a 3. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got his 6th rebound on the night. Out to the right wing. Here's Castle. And he drops it in from the low post.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle, can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
Thompson from long range. Rebound by the rookies. Ware's got his 7th rebound here tonight. There's the lob to Jackson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
That was easy for MP. All he had to do was catch, rise, and finish.
Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
The sophomores making a switch here. Black's checked in. Now here's Thompson. He's guarded closely. Pass to George to end the cold streak. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
Here's Messi. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
Outside, George. Wembenyama with it. In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year. But they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results. Oh, yeah, Castle can leap up to the rim. The rookie putting some power behind that finish.
Now, here's Thompson. He's covered closely. Looking to get it going. Out to Miller. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
And the first one drops.
The athletic ability of Amen Thompson is easily seen. The way he runs, he's fluid, and how physical he can get. Boy, that combination is potent.
And things seem to be getting tougher for the big spending teams, Clark, but we're seeing a lot of them go all in before the toughest penalties take effect.
Yeah, you know, the frozen pick provision kicks in next season, and the season after that, luxury taxes ramp way up. Powerhouse teams trying to make hay while the sun shines is a pretty good strategic business move, but the landscape is certainly changing.
And Jackson throws it down.
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Back to Black. Thompson passes to Wembanyama. Out to Miller. Shoots the 3. The shot misses.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Here's Black. And the rejection by MP. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. And Sarr throws it down.
How about Sarr? Just ridiculous athleticism for a 7-footer.
And so it's the sophomores with it. To the middle. Here's Miller. And Miller throws it down hard.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Sarr with it. Working on Thompson. And the basket by Castle. Castle's got 7 points for the quarter.
This is something Castle has been working on, developing his long-range consistency.
Miller with a wide open look. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here are the rookies. High post, Jackson.
Whoa!
Can you believe that?
Turned up and turned out. Throwing it down. Come on.
Here's Black. Outside, George. Thompson outside. Pass to Wembanyama.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
That one is off.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
The sophomore's making some changes. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Amen Thompson. Derek Lively comes in for Miller. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for George. The rookies call timeout. And he sinks the second. Here's Collier. Here's MP. Lays it up off the glass.
And that was good defense there, but in the end, MP's offense just a little better.
Anderson with it. Pass to Holmgren. Floats it up for Holmgren. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
You know, that's just sloppy. Basketball giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
And it's the rookies now. And here is MP. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Holmgren.
Good work inside by MP there, challenging the defense and forcing the foul.
First one falls for him. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Here's Black. Inside. Out to Henderson. Rebound, rookies. Here's Jackson. Pass to Misi. Here's Sarr. Misses the three.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Black the pass to Lively. Now Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Lively. Fires from deep. Misi grabs the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Jackson banked in off the glass.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Holmgren. There's the triple. The rebound by the rookies. Misi's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Castle. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Castle's got 10 points here in the second half. Castle's gone 2 of 2 from three-point land tonight. Henderson outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Henderson. Wembanyama, right side. And the rejection by MP. Shot clock at 2. Can they get it? And Scoot Henderson could. for three.
Now, part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
And the basket by Castle.
What an amazing trick shot to confound the defender. Oh, man, that's awesome. He's taking him to school right there.
Here's Black. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him.
And how about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
And MP throws it down hard.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we could add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
1:52 left in the game. Holmgren sets the screen for Henderson. That three off the mark. Henderson's gone 1 of 5 from deep. Here's... Oh!
Yes, sir.
That was incredible.
Oh, man. Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
1:27 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Holmgren from the arc.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Jackson a screen on Henderson. Outside Jackson. The three ball. Bangs home the trifecta.
Nice work by MP. He gets to his spot and cashes in.
1:02 left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Holmgren. Over Sarr. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's MP. Henderson pulls it in. And so it's the sophomores with it. Here's Black. Fires the three. Henderson, no good.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
There's MP getting that orange where he needs it to go.
And here are the sophomores. Now, Wembanyama. Pass to Black. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And so it's the rookies taking care of business in this one.
I can't say enough about how well all these young men competed here tonight. A great show for the fans and a clear picture of just how many talented up-and-comers we have here in the NBA.
Greg, no doubt there are some future greats among the players we saw here tonight, and we're pleased to have brought you all the action. So now for Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan saying good night, everyone.